Hi guys, it's Zebra Girl again. Hope your guys' time in quarantine is okay. At the moment, for mine, I'm drawing and writing to keep my brain going, and I'm playing games. My new favourite game at the moment is Dead by Daylight. It's really good. I forgot actually how good it was. But today I'm just making a random video of what my favourite movies are, what my favourite TV shows are, my favourite anime, and some of my favourite animations. It probably won't become a regular thing, but I'm trying to come up with more ideas to give to you guys, so that's what I'm trying to do. Now, the movie list, the anime, and the animation list is really small, but for the moment, those are the only ones that I could think of. So if I think of more, I will probably do another video going over more movies, anime, and animation. And no, I'm not putting anime and animation in like the same category because they're both extremely different. So for the movies, I'm going to start with Midsommar and Hereditary. They're both done by the same guy. I can't remember his name, unfortunately. But they're both extremely good movies. So Midsommar is about a girl that goes to Sweden with a bunch of like I don't know if I'd call them her friends, but with acquaintances and her arsehole boyfriend. I'm sorry, I can't stand him. And things are not as they seem when they go to one of their acquaintances' communities. Now, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, so if you haven't seen these movies, I would really go and recommend you watch them. Okay, so the movie I just described is called Midsommar. Then you've got Hereditary. Oh my god, it's so creepy, but it's so good. It's like really good horror that you really haven't seen in like a really long time. So Hereditary is about a family that has recently lost their grandmother, and their daughter Charlie is acting a bit strange. And then things start to go downhill quickly from there. I have watched a lot of anime, but I'm not going to be putting like Naruto or One Piece or Dragon Ball on this list because unfortunately I'm not very keen on those shows. I don't mind Dragon Ball, it's okay, but it drags on, kind of like what I think about Naruto and One Piece. Unfortunately, for me, they just drag on, and I personally don't like them. But these are the ones that I do like. Hellsing, Hellsing Ultimate, and Parasyte. These three are like some of my favourite. Now, Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate was actually introduced to me by a friend of mine that I used to know during high school. I hope she's doing well. So I guess Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate can be put into the same category, but they have different endings and different things. But they both involve an extremely strong vampire, his master, who's called Sir Integra, another female vampire who doesn't like to drink blood, and their butler. That's all I'm giving you. If you haven't seen the anime, again, I go recommend you watch it. And Parasyte, it's about a sort of alien invasion, and the aliens, if they get into your ear, they can like take over your whole body. But because our main character had headphones in, only his arm got took over, and that's all I'm telling you. My favourite animations are Kipo and the Age of Wonderbeasts. So it's basically about a girl that lives underground with her dad, and she has to learn to survive on the surface after Wonderbeasts have taken over. Bitten, not the new one that's going on. I mean like the old one. I mean like the original Ben 10. Like the really, really old one that only had like what, 3 seasons, which kind of sucks. And Love, Death and Robots. Ben 10 is about a kid that finds a special watch and can turn him into multiple aliens. I'm pretty sure lots of you guys have probably seen it. And Love, Death and Robots is basically extremely edgy, extremely beautiful and extremely scary, I guess, animations. None of the episodes are like in like a timeline. They're all different, but they're all amazing. So I recommend going watching it. Now, I've got a lot of favourite TV shows. So I'll say the name and then I'll give a tiny description. Okay. So the first one is called Lucifer. Basically, the devil gets sick of hell and decides to come for a vacation on Earth. Kingdom. This is a Korean series of basically oh, my game just froze. Excuse me. So yeah, Kingdom is a Korean series about a zombie virus. Yeah, about zombie virus. It's really good. I do actually recommend this. Game of Thrones. Yes, Game of Thrones is one of my favourite series, apart from the last season. I'm sorry, but I really can't get behind it. Personally, in my opinion, if they were going to make something like this, I reckon they should have waited until the books had been finished, because then they could have made the series like much better. But unfortunately, they couldn't. So they had to come up with an ending for it, which is a shame. Jon Snow, yes. Arya, yes. Favourite. Daenerys, yes. Those are like my 3 favourite characters out of all of it. Bitten. Now, this one isn't very popular from what I've seen. There's about 3 seasons of it. And it's about the only female werewolf in a male werewolf society. Again, it's called Bitten. If you want to watch it, go ahead. It's a really good show. Considering what the time was around the animation, it's actually not that bad. But I guess considering what animation is around like now, people would probably be like, oh, that's not very good, and people's opinions. American Horror Story. Yes, I love American Horror Story. I still need to keep watching the 1990s one. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong, like 19 something. Because I've watched all the others. Murder House, Cult, Apocalypse, and all the others. I'm sorry, I can't think of the names right now. But yes, I loved all of them. All the actors that play in it, even if they are the same, are amazing. The ending for American Horror Story Apocalypse wasn't the best. If they were gonna... Actually, I'm not gonna go into it. Doctor Who. Oh my god, yes, I love Doctor Who. I started watching it when it came like back out, because I know it got cancelled like way back in the 90s, but then it came back on in like 2009, and I absolutely loved it. My favourite seasons are like the ones with David Tennant and Matt Smith. Those are really good. Don't get me wrong, when it first came on, the guy that played the Doctor was really good. Billie Piper, Rose Tyler, is my favourite companion of all time. And I don't know if that's because the Doctor and Rose actually nearly got into a romantic relationship. I mean, would have been nice. Donna is my second favourite, and Martha Jones is my third. The later seasons are okay, and the female Doctor that we have now is also okay, but I feel like they don't know exactly what kind of thing they're going for at the moment. But hopefully, you know, they'll figure it out. The Witcher. Oh, The Witcher. I haven't seen it in a bit of time, but I could never get into the games, unfortunately. I think they're a bit too big for me, I think. But the TV show was really, really good. The guy who plays Geralt is I probably butchered his name. I do apologise. But yeah, the guy who plays Geralt is like really good, and the woman who plays his love interest is really good as well. Once Upon a Time. Now, Once Upon a Time, I don't know if it belongs to Disney, but I'm not sure. So Once Upon a Time is basically about this town that is filled with like Disney characters. They've got Snow White, Prince Charming, Rumpelstiltskin, Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. They haven't introduced like Tarzan or anything, which is kind of a shame. They've got the evil witch from Snow White. Yeah, they did introduce Snow White. Duh. Sorry, my brain just went for a second there. They introduced like Elsa and Anna, which is cool. They introduced a lot of characters, so I recommend going and watching this one. And my last favourite is Z Nation. Now, this is also another zombie thing, but it's about a guy that is actually got like a criminal that has antibodies in his body, so he can't get infected, so he has to be transported somewhere. And that's all I'm giving you. Man, my mouth is dry as all heck. There we go. Much better. So thank you for listening to my rambles. If I do think of any more movies, TV shows, anime or animation, I will pop them down and make another video. But yeah, so those are my favourite movies, TV shows, anime and animation. I will put them in the description, so if you guys have never heard of these movies or any of these things before, I'll put them in there so you can go and look them up on Netflix or another streaming website. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of different video. And I hope it was alright for you. Zebra Girl out. Bye!